Speaking of funds, today the third Devolution conference kicked off in Meru. And those that Kenyans tasked with overseeing and protecting the 47 county governments today skipped the annual Devolution conference in Meru. All except the Senate Speaker Ekwe Ethuro and 4 nominated senators who showed up for the event, as other senators preferred to hold a separate press event to explain why they were in no-show. Kenyans Nderi reports from Meru County.
The third Devolution conference officially opened with county governors taking the first opportunity to answer to the implied accusation by President Uhuru Kenyatta that they weren't using all funds disbursed for the benefit of the public.
Common ground.
In the president's speech read out by Devolution Cabinet Secretary Nderi, the president said that more funds had been allocated to counties to ensure that devolution was a success.
We can't protect devolution unless we see how much it matters. As it happens, I think that if we want to understand why devolution is so precious to so many of us, you have to grasp two strands of a golden thread that runs through our history. Kenyans want two things. We want to make decisions for ourselves, and we want unity.
The conference coincides with the lapse of the 3-year transitional period to devolved governance. Even as the conference got underway, many senators who ideally would be the defenders of devolution gave the conference a miss and proceeded to hold a press conference miles away from the venue. The Senate Speaker, Ekwe Ethuro, together with other speakers of the Devolution Conference, called on leaders mandated with implementing devolution to cease the infighting and instead work together.
Must honor the historical burden that thrust us to office and see what we can do to make sure that we actually reduce the conflicts, we reduce the differences, and we make devolution do better than may be expected.
The chairperson of the Council of Governors, Peter Munya, who is also the host of the event as the Meru governor, said that there were still challenges interfering with the smooth implementation of devolution, such as delayed disbursement of funds to the counties and issues regarding the financial model.
What we have always pointed out, and I really would want to continue pointing out, is let the anti-corruption war not be used as a witch hunt or as a targeted war on particular individuals, depending on their political persuasion, or maybe they are not very friendly or whatever. Let the war be objective.
In a speech read on his behalf by the Devolution Cabinet Secretary Nderi, President Uhuru Kenyatta has urged the leaders to stop the infighting and instead pull together to ensure that devolution is a success, because it is a concept that was intended to bring the services closer to the populace, and it will only serve this purpose if the leaders work in unison. Nderi, KTN News, Meru County.